Welcome to our presentation on Point Pleasant Park's ecological comeback post-Hurricane Juan by Abby Meir, Cecilia Ricks, and Caleb Simmons. We came up with three hypotheses. The first one is that the red spruce will be the dominant species once the population approaches climax community. The second one is that diversity will decrease as ecological community approaches climax. And the third one is that initially diversity will increase in the park, but over time, dominant species will outcompete the other and will lead to a decrease in diversity as the community reaches climax.
The red maple species had a density of 0 in 2004, while the red spruce had a density of 7 individuals, both measured from the hurricane's most impactful area of Point Pleasant Park, in a 400-meter square area range. In 2004, the red spruce dominated the red maple. By the red spruce dominating, it proved to be stronger in resilience after Hurricane Guam in 2003. However, in 2024, the dominant species changed. The red spruce, which was previously dominant, had a peak density of 17 individuals, while the red maple species had a peak density of 59 individuals, again in the same 400-meter square parameter. The red spruce was dethroned and the red maple now serves as the dominant species. After Hurricane Juan, the red spruce was more resilient to the immediate damage brought out by the storm than the red maple, which was completely wiped out, displaying a density of 0. The red spruce is a late successional species that has a slow growth rate, in comparison to the red maple, which has a fast-growing growth rate and is an early successional species. Therefore, the red maple was able to adapt to the different environment after the hurricane better than the red spruce. The Acadian forest in Point Pleasant Park has not yet reached its climax community and remains in the early successional stage. This is shown as the red maple is dominant over the red spruce. The red maple has a fast growth rate and is taking advantage of the non-shaded region. We are in the midst of reaching the late successional stage in maximum community. More trees would be grown in the area. We know that isn't the case due to the shade-intolerant species, the red maple, dominated the red spruce due to there being less abundance of trees and more sunlight, being able to shine through to let the red maple grow and dominate. By Point Pleasant Park being a public ground that is enjoyed by many citizens, there are many other influences impacting the success of its growth and recovery post-Hurricane Juan. The many people using the park and stepping on its soil affects its ability to reach climax community, as effective nutrients used to help support the growth of these species are being disturbed. Another factor is that since the urban park is close by building and cars, it is experiencing more rising temperatures and aggressive warming to their environment. This would challenge the ecosystem and the species in it by creating a struggle for the species in the park to survive under new conditions. This could impact the way trees grow, as native species are vital parts of seed dispersal. This is an issue because it reduces the forest's ability to evaporate heat through transpiration, which cools the forest down. The warming air rising causes the land and the soil the trees need to grow to become dry and non-nutritioned. Two-eyed seeing refers to the practice of combining both Western and Indigenous knowledge to find the most beneficial approach. Using these perspectives together, we can maximize our resources for understanding and work towards the best outcome for the Acadian forests. We can apply our knowledge on climate change and use what we know about sustainability to help restore the Acadian forests. These ideas bounce off each other, as we know what causes climate change to occur and the effects it has on our environment. While using the knowledge on sustaining biodiversity, we can reduce the effects of the consequences of global warming, allowing the forest to reach its healthiest state.